Good morning, friends. Patty with Get Personal with Patty, and this is my weekly check-in. I'm trying to get really good at just doing this on a weekly basis. So this is the Leverage Planner, and I use this one as a complete financial picture of what we're spending on a weekly basis. So I've changed a few things. I've added some pages. So that's what I want to go over with you today. In November, as you can see, I probably started this in July, which I'm really proud of myself that I've really kept it going, and it's already November. So, like always, when you start something and you continue to do it, it becomes a habit. And for me, budgeting and planning has really become my hobby and my habit. So here's November, and as you can see, my setup starts on Friday because I get paid weekly on Friday. My husband gets paid bi-weekly. I do have two jobs, so I get paid weekly from one and then bi on the other. So I plan and budget according to Friday to Thursday. I do that so I can look at any time and see exactly what has been spent in a week. Now, November, I'm really trying to do a no spend November. I have not, it's already November, 12th. I have not bought any stickers, and a lot of the Etsy shop owners have come out with their releases for January, and they're beautiful. But I'm going to wait till December. I'm changing up a couple of different planners, like for the business, really. I'm going to put that in a 7x9 Erin Condren instead of printing my own PDF. Budget Mom printables for the business, because I use a Happy Planner for the business now with the printables, but I don't know, I can't keep it in there. It's because it's not a lot of pages, so it tends to rip. So I think I like this setup better. I'm going to continue to use this for the overall financial picture. Money's coming into our joint account, spending from our joint account, and really I track usually eating out, gas, fixed bills, and you'll see that as I go along. And then tomorrow's video will show my weekly paycheck from this week, which is really minimal, but we are going away next Friday, the 19th, through the 26th or 7th. So I'll get paid my bi-weekly check as well as my weekly check. And I still am going to take all my stuff with me so I can remember to do it. And, even though I'm on vacation, it's my hobby. I want my stuff with me. I want to be able to do it at night when I, catch up on things and just look at things. So, let me show you this, my weekly check-in. All right. So just so you see, and if you're new to my channel, this is what I do. I put a Excel spreadsheet together of the total monthly picture, what's projected, what's budgeted, especially the variables, especially my envelopes, groceries, dine out, extra childcare, not really. If we need it, we need it. Specialty grocery, household. I do that because I really want to stay in that grocery and dine out budget. I want that in my face every single time I open my book. And then over here is exactly where I keep track of when we have dine out. Like last night we bought dinner, Chinese, it was $29.21. So even here, it's not that much, as you can see. I mean, we usually do something Fridays. Tonight, I'm going out with friends, so that's separate. And then we usually do a little bit of breakfast in the morning for Saturday and Sunday. Definitely Sunday, you would see, but like this week, we're on vacation, so you would definitely see it. We do breakfast every Sunday. That's our family thing. So, okay. So then I put my Priority Debt Express. I did put all four. Obviously, the month of November is not paying off all four, but again, it's to be in my face and to see where I can pay extra when I have extra to do. And then my savings goal progress I put down here. Obviously, it's our New York trip because we're leaving in a couple of weeks. We also have a pet sitter during that time. And the word of the month is Nona, N-O-N-I. That's who we're visiting. And that goal is $52. Okay. And then moving right along. So this is this week's weekly check-in. I usually put my income up here for my account as well as for our fixed joint. So we only had a rollover come in last week. So we didn't add any more money to the joint. So definitely these are the things that I watch. These are my envelopes, my groceries, my dine out, my extra childcare, miscellaneous household, and then BJ's. And BJ's, I really just started putting money in too, so it's not something that I watch. The big things that I watch is groceries, dine out, and like household or miscellaneous spending. I keep my envelopes in the Budget Mom wallet, Filofax, and these are the envelopes that the Budget Mom produces that you can actually purchase. I just like them. They're sturdier. I do make my own envelopes for like different savings challenges, but I do like these because they're just sturdier. Groceries, for example, uses it so much. So I had a rollover of $20 October 29th. I really have not, believe it or not, haven't added anything to it. So I still have $20 in there. And the reason for that is because we have a lot of food in our refrigerator, pantry, and freezer. And if I have to go to Walmart, usually on Thursdays for my husband's half and half, I'll pick up a couple little things if I need them. That's what I've been doing in November. And as much as I like to use cash, I have found that that's a little bit more satisfying to me. So, in December, I'll go back to using cash, etc. Maybe, maybe not. I do like using cash. I'm not saying that I'm not going to use cash. But in November, I just really don't want to spend or make the habit of every Saturday going to the grocery store because we don't need it, to be honest. We have lunch food, we have dinners, and we're not going to be here for a week. I don't see us spending. I don't want to see us spending $300 for 3 weeks when we have all this food in the freezer and our pantry. And we just got a butcher box in, I don't know, maybe the end of October. So we have all that food as well. It just takes, everyone complains about their grocery budget. It really just takes looking through your freezer and your pantry and eating what you have. Really, that's what it takes. So, but dine out is definitely something that we put in every week. We have $10 left. I think I'm going to put 20 or 25 in there this week. Miscellaneous household. We still have 10. We still have 30. So I'm going to update that we have 30 remaining and we've spent 0. So we did spend $5, but I must have used that from somewhere else. So I will roll over $30 into this week starting today. BJ's, I think we have 20 if I'm not mistaken. And I will not add any more to BJ's because we won't go back this month. We'll wait till when we get back. So we have 20 remaining. We did go to BJ's. I debited it, so I took it out of that. Extra childcare, I think we have 30 because we didn't use it this week. Sometimes we have to pay the sitter and sometimes we don't. So I really just want to keep that in there to kind of build it up. So 25, I think we have 30. Okay, so we had 25. We rolled over 5. We added 25 last week. We have 0. We spent 0, sorry. So we have 30 remaining that will roll over until next week. Dine out. I'm sure we have nothing to dine out. Did I say we had 10? Because we spent. Okay, yep, we have 10. We have 10 left. And we'll probably add 20 to that, but we'll roll over 10. And then groceries, we didn't spend anything out of the cash envelope, so we have 20 remaining, which again will roll over. So these are the amounts that we're going to roll over. 20 from groceries, 10 from dine out, 30 from extra childcare. We won't add any more to that. Miscellaneous, 30. We will not add any more to that. And then 20 from BJ's. We will not add anything this week to that. So those take care of my envelopes. And then most likely at the end of the month, I think what I'll do is anything that's left over for rollover. Groceries and dine out, I'll definitely roll over into December. But I think in BJ's, but in these other categories, miscellaneous and extra childcare, I think I'm going to just take that money and put it in like another savings envelope that we're working on. I don't know. I haven't decided. I know. I'm like the wind and everybody else. I changed my mind. So then I also keep track of what we debit for the week because, again, it's not only my cash envelopes that I worry about or I'm concerned about and focused on, but it's also debiting. I don't want to keep debiting from our accounts. So really the only thing that debited from my account last week was there's an automatic transfer of $20 into a savings account. So I did that automatically. BJ's, that BJ's was $43.11. Now some people would take the cash that's in the BJ's and roll it and go and deposit into the bank to make up for that 43. I think I did use the 20, 20 of that 40. So for me, I just really debited for $23.11, which that's fine. And then I did pay my Capital One credit card an extra payment of $50. So that's what came out of my paycheck last week. And you can see from my total income, I have a $200 rollover. One paycheck was $169. The other paycheck was $90. So that was $265.19 to work with. So it wasn't a lot to work with. And, I did take all this extra money out for, what we deposited for sinking, for this, not sinking funds, for my cash variable expenses. And then I do have a couple of sinking funds that I did my New York trip. I put $5 a week for 4 different accounts. So that's something weekly, but you can see what sinking funds I'm working on in November. There's only a few. I change it up every month depending on what our goals are, but you can see what that is in the video that even I post tomorrow, which is my weekly paycheck. Okay, and then for joint, I do write this stuff down too, because again, I just want to be aware, make sure that we are aware of where we're spending. Our joint account is only to be used really for fixed expenses and gas. Sometimes I use gas out of my account, but where I'm only making really $265, weekly, and I take care of the variables and the credit card payments. I don't have enough to put the gas on my account. So that was debited from the joint account this week. So we had Friday night dinner. We had we filled up on the weekend on both our cars. 25 one, 25 for the other, and gas prices are really going up. I know everybody's feeling the heat on that because I just had to put another $25 in my Jeep yesterday. So yeah, it's kind of crazy. And last weekend we went to Walmart for household stuff. I just put that in the household, $48. Amazon. This will probably get reimbursed. It was Gracie's syringes, which I haven't received yet. That's $18.59. The gas. Then we had a dinner out last night, $29.21. And then Walgreens, again, this might get reimbursed as well, although I don't think so because I just threw out the receipt, but it was $26.31 for Walgreens. Grace has a cold and I had to get cold medicine and, buy one, get one. And so take advantage of that. So it's not a lot that we debited this week, so I'm kind of glad about that. And then if I go back to my November calendar, even though I write it down there, you can see I color code. So this is for dine out. And you can see, how many times a week we dine out, which, it's not really that bad. So we dined out last Friday. Then we had dinner on Saturday. Then this is BJ's breakfast. Gas. The blue is gas. So I think, unfortunately, you're going to see a lot of gases because gas prices are a lot higher. I put $25 in last night, and it really only gave me a little less than half a tank. But I'm happy to see these no spends. Like, I really need some no spend stickers. These were from Life in Envelopes, and I really like them. But I'm going to wait for Black Friday. I might catch some on Black Friday or Cyber Monday. That's when I'll get some stickers. And then, our mortgage. Our car insurance really doesn't have to get paid till December, so I'm not going to pay it. I'm doing very the minimal in November, just to save some for our New York trip. That's kind of why I'm doing it. So that's my weekly check-in. Not too bad this week. Now what I'll do is I don't have anything here, so I'll set up this with those papers that you just saw on my previous. So I got this paper, beautiful paper. It's like you know, it fits perfectly. So I already know like what the size is to cut it. I know it sounds weird, but I've been doing it now for, like I said, since July. So I take this and I know, you know, to show you this quick because I have it here. Like on that blue dot, and I just cut that all the way up. And this is what I usually do on Fridays mornings. I'm up early, my family's still sleeping. I have to work today, they don't. Well, my husband will have to go to work later, but he's with Grace this morning because she doesn't have school. So what I do here, and I take this paper, and this is the double-sided tape. You can get this on Amazon. This one I really like. It's the Fasten. I've had a couple of different ones, and sometimes, oh gosh, it can be very, as we know, it can be kind of aggravating. So I put some tape on here, and then, excuse me, I'll put this right on here like this on this side. Just cover that up, and it, as you can see, it fits perfectly. I might put some washi on there, or this, I kind of keep, sometimes I put quotes on here, sometimes I just think about the week and what our goals are and what I don't want to spend. Like, so again, this covers the period from today, which is November 12th to November 19th, which is next Friday, but we're leaving for New York on Friday. We're going to work in the morning, and then we're going to pick up Grace, pack the car, and we're just going to get on the road right in the afternoon. We used to leave early morning, like at 4 in the morning, but you know what? Grace did really good last year when we went at that time. We just pick her up at school and just go, and it's like 12:31 by the time we get on the road. This time it might be a little later because I stop and think about it. I am going to be able to leave work like around 12, 11:30, 12. So probably get on the road, you know, hopefully by 1. Even by 1 is a good, and you know, we might get into, it's the Niagara Falls, Lewiston area. It's about a 7-hour trip with stops. So this is just some of my stickers because I have tons of Happy Planner stickers. But like I have these like different quotes. I try to put a quote a week, just a concentration, and you know, everything else like just focusing. And you see, I have Life in Envelope stickers. I have Sarah Marie. I really like Sarah Marie. I like Life in Envelopes too. I mean, I try to, even when I don't use the whole page, I kind of keep it because, you know. So here's week 3. I'm using like that green, but the thing is, I don't have the big weekly check-ins. Again, just trying to save. I'm not going to spend money on weekly check-ins when I can get them discounted on. So I'll use probably this one today, the weekly check-in here, because I have it. I know I don't have that many left of the weekly check-ins, and so I think I have it for December. Sarah Marie, these are Life in Envelopes. So I'll take this, and this fits really good right up here. Okay, and then I will put down, I actually don't mind, I guess, putting the week 3 here. This is my week 3 because okay, totals for week 3. Oh, actually, that's not accurate, right? Because this is my, I mean, I could still do that, but let me see what I have over here. All right, so I'll just do my income up here, and I might just override those with, what's it called? So week 3. So those, I want to use that as a total income. So then I'll just do this, and maybe I'll put washi in between there. And Sarah Marie stickers starting in January. She's going to have washi. So if you don't know who she is, go check her out. I think I'm going to white it out because I'm probably going to use it as like income. I guess I could have left actual, but you know. All right, so that's not too bad. I mean, so what I'll do is I'll just use this as, let's see, week 3. So Today's the 12th through the 18th. I only know that date because my husband's birthday is on the 19th, and I know we're leaving on the 19th. And then I put my account here. My cushion rollover is 200. My check this week was, what was it? I think it's 167 something or something like that. Let's see. It was, oh, nope, 146. So as you can see, it's really not that much. So it's not like I have a ton of money in my account that I can, spend. So, it's just, make do with what you have, right? And then my checking account balance was $912. So that's kind of what we have to work with. Hey, I got this calculator at Staples in the on sale bin. And I really like it better than my other calculator. I don't know about you, but I always think geesh, can't I just get a nice calculator? Like something that works? Some of them, like the buttons, no matter how hard you press, you have to keep pressing it. Oh gosh, it's aggravating. All right, well, I guess I could put that here like this. So that's kind of what I have to work with. But I don't spend my cushion. I do put it as income, but I don't spend it. I've had $200 in my account for a couple months now. So, and then my husband did get paid this week. So in our joint account, we have a lot to pay from there. So we have the mortgage this week. And I try to transfer $1,300 into our mortgage account every 2 weeks so that, that we have a $2,600 payment. It is a payment over 15 years. And we got a good interest rate. So the payment went up a little bit, but in the long run, our mortgage will get paid in 15 years or sooner. Someday we'll try to get ahead of it a little bit. But from the joint, we have, the mortgage coming out this week. We have my husband's car payment and my car payment. My husband's car payment is every 2 weeks at $200. And that does put a little bit more to the principal, so that's kind of why we do it that way. And then my car payment is a newer Jeep, so it's $361, but we pay $400. Again, a little bit more toward the principal. That kind of, has been working for us. And then the water bill is due this week. I might actually just drive by my friend's house to drop it off this morning, and I think it was $370. So that's one thing I want to start in December, is to start putting money in an envelope for the water bill, because it comes out twice a year. In May you get a bill, and in October you get a bill. And I did start that last year for this past May, but then from May to now I did not put money aside. And I'm not feeling a pinch about it because, we got paid. We get paid every 2 weeks and we kind of planned for it. But on the same token, it would be nice to have that money in envelope and just be able to pay it. So I think those are the only things we got coming out of our joint account. And then my account, it's, an automatic transfer to Allie, which is $20. And then I haven't really decided on my sinking funds and variables. So when I do that, you'll see. But that's how I set up my weekly check-in. So I'll set my weekly check-up in today because my weekly check-in starts today, and put some quotes or something that I want to focus on this week. And then there you have it. So you saw a little bit of both. You saw, how I do my weekly check-in, and then you saw going forward for next week. I hope you like this video, and I hope to see you back soon. Thank you. Bye now.